Hey, my beautiful angel, it's Josie Grouse, and welcome to Soul Awakening Channel. You are listening to these messages because Archangel Raphael, powerful healer, has a special healing message for you. You are on the healing path. Remember, every single day you are healing, you are getting better and better and better. And today, Archangel Raphael wants to give you specific guidance about your future, guidance about your health. Maybe it's your relationship. Maybe there is a situation that will help you to understand what you are going through so you take your power back, so you become much more aligned with your soul, with your soul's purpose. You are always guided. You are always guided. You have powerful, beautiful angels helping you and supporting you. I know this. I know this. I don't just believe or think, I know. I know that you have angels. So that's why we are connecting with them today, so you can feel, you can connect, and you can experience angels in your own unique way, knowing that Archangel Raphael right now is helping you to heal. Is helping you to heal so you feel better, that you awaken powerful healer within you. So I am going to put on some slides. This is a pick a card reading, and I encourage you simply to remember that your intuition is the way angels communicate with you. Right in front of you on the screen, you see three beautiful images, and there are your clues. That's it. All you have to do now is just to pick up an image, maybe a number, a color, something that attracts your intuitive attention, and stay on that frequency. Stay with that image, stay with that number. If you want, you can ask a question and then follow that guidance, or you just keep an open mind. And that something that I would encourage you to do. Simply allow angels to speak to you. Allow angels to show something to you today that you need to know. Instead of like, I want things to be my way. How is my problem is going to be resolved? When will I be healed? Just stay open. Stay open and watch what's going to be revealed to you. Sort of get out of the way. Sometimes the most helpful thing that we can do to receive guidance is to get out of the way, get our thoughts, our intentions, everything out of the way, and actually hear angels in the most authentic, simplest way, because that's what angels will do. They will communicate with you in the most simplest, authentic way. All right, so let's get started. 1, 2, and 3, starting with number 1. If you have chosen number 1, if your intuitive message is number 1, here is what angels are going to tell you. Remember, this is a guided pick a card reading. This is an angelic guidance from Raphael, healing. Something to do with the way that you need to heal. Taking time and noticing any symptoms, any signs, any feelings, sensations, emotions, and just opening up. And I'm going to be using my angel oracle cards to deliver these messages for you. Okay, number 1, here is what you need to know. It's all about energy for you. Keep your energy strong. Keep your energy strong. First, notice what or who weakens your energy. Where do you lose energy? Maybe there is someone in your life, a friend, a colleague, an interaction, someone in your life, and you feel like, oh, I don't know why, but I'm losing so much energy in this relationship. This is taking away so much of my power. So, the first step for you to heal is to stop that energy, to be just lost in that way. Whoever or whatever that interaction or the person is, remember, it's in your power maybe to set boundaries today, Today, now, right now, set healthy boundaries. Some of you will have to even stop communicating and talking to people, especially if you notice people are just negative. There are people with really negative outlook. Everything they see around them, they somehow turn this into a bad thing. So here is your first step. Clear your space. Set boundaries. Some of you will have to say goodbye to your old friends, to these friendships that are really depleting you. If you are in the situation, maybe it's in your household, you feel it's a dysfunctional relationship, or we're not communicating, maybe it's time for you to change that relationship, change the way you talk. And maybe notice, maybe it's you right now focused on a lot of negative things, and it's a call for you to switch that focus. Start seeing good things around you. Start seeing beauty. Start seeing light, soul energy, and everything and everyone around you. And I promise you, very soon, you are going to awaken that soul power within you. But first things first. You need to keep your energy strong. If the world takes away energy constantly, maybe even through social media, if you feel like you are so addicted to that social media, or you feel like you need external validation and you're spending so much of your personal energy trying to be someone or to do something, here's what angels want you to know. It is time for you to keep your energy strong, to get your energy back. Understand that the power is in you. It's not outside. It's not anywhere else. It is within you. And once you understand it, you will heal completely. And healing for you is just feeling of complete alignment. I feel good. I feel powerful today. I feel so alive today. When was the last time you felt alive? Just for no reason, without any substances, without anything external. You just woke up and you looked outside and you said, this is amazing. This life is so good. And this is the sign. This is the sign that you are on the right path, and this is the sign that you are healing. First things first, understand that your energy is the name of the game, name of the healing game. When you keep your energy strong, when you take care of your energy, first by preventing your energy from escaping, from losing energy, stop the leakage of your energy by setting boundaries, okay? By moving away from negative people. Second, by focusing on things that are good, by giving your energy and attention to creative, beautiful, interesting, delightful things that you see every single day. And that's something that you can do to start healing. And I promise you, you will get your energy back. You will keep your energy strong. You will feel alive. But that's the thing. Why are we here on planet Earth if we're constantly drained? If we're just dragging our feet along the way, trying to not to exhaust ourselves every day without feeling alive on the inside. That's what angels want us all to do. They want us to feel alive. They want us to have a good attitude. They want us to heal. They want us to make choices that are for us, not against us. And that's where you feel a lot of really amazing opportunities, and healing happens automatically. Automatically. I said this word right. I'm telling you, get your energy back. Everything I said double confirms it for you. Keep your energy strong and get your energy back. For you, it's 100%. Healing is all about energy. If you can keep your energy every day, keep the levels of your energy strong, you will heal. Guaranteed. Guaranteed healing will happen. So instead of looking at people, see just how can I manage my own energy. Oh yeah. And a new path is going to unfold for you. A new path. You need to do things differently. Whatever old way was working for you is not working. You need something new, period. Maybe you were on a diet up to this point, and that diet used to work for you. It's not working anymore. You need a new approach to foods. Let's say if you were, I don't know, if you were eating certain foods, right? Let's say it was a diet, a certain type of diet. I can't think of one, like keto or something else if you're a vegan, or you had some very specific lifestyle that used to work for you. That was the thing that worked for you. It's not working for you anymore. And you're trying to do things an old way. Eat the old way, dress the old way, work out the old way. And that's one of the reasons healing is not happening. And you may say, why my body's not changing? Why do I feel exhausted? You know, I used to feel so great. I would exercise, I would do a class, and then I would be like, so, but I'm just so tired these days. Why? Because the old things are not working for you. Everything in life has to be changed. This is the process of change. You are changing, and life is changing around you. So you need an old approach. You need to stop doing things an old way that aren't working for you. What's the new path? Well, ask a question. God, the universe, angels, divine consciousness, light, please help me to see that new path. Open the new path for me. I'm ready to learn. I am ready to do things differently. And when you say, I want to do things differently, you will experience miracles. That is your guidance from Archangel Raphael, you number one. Let's go to number two. And if number two is your choice, Archangel Raphael has a very specific message for you. Remember that you are healing. This is a healing path. And healing is part of life. It's not that you get sick someday or something is not right and you need to heal. No. Every day's healing. Think about your body. Your body is always balancing. It's about keeping things in balance. Certain old things are disappearing and new things are being born constantly in your body. It's all about cells, cell communication, happening every single day. You have a brand new body because every single cell changes and old ones die, new ones are born constantly every second. So every few years, you actually have the whole new body. So remember that change is the name of the game. You are changing in your healing. This is a continuous process. And when you are not resistant to healing, disease, illness, happens when you resist the process of healing. When you resist natural process of healing, when there are obstacles, when there are blockages to that healing process, that manifests as illness, that manifests as a condition. That's when you lose your energy. That's when you don't feel well. And it's because there was a resistance to this natural healing process. So we want to return back to harmony. We want to return back to that healing state and then see what happens. And remember that angels are with you, helping you to heal because that's in their nature. Especially Archangel Raphael, because Raphael is a powerful healer. And when Archangel Raphael is helping you to heal, he would elevate you. He'll elevate you to the frequency of healing. Even his name, Archangel Raphael, means God who heals. It is God who heals. So we are tapping really into the most powerful frequencies of healing that exist in the entire universe. So 3 messages for you that you need to hear. Okay, 3 specific things you need to know how you heal. You need to educate yourself. You need to really learn about your health. This time, really get busy. Anything, maybe online resources, videos, books, you need to read about your health. If you, especially if you have some physical condition, if you are right now are dealing with physical, maybe it's pain or discomfort or chronic condition, on and on and on, and you don't know how to deal with it, here is the message for you. You need to educate yourself. You read, please read every article that you can find on the subject, every book, every resource, anything out there, because the worst problem is not the pain, okay? It's ignorance. Ignorance is the worst kind of problem, because when ignorance prevents you from finding the right solution, right? Ignorance prevents you from taking the right action, from listening to your intuition. So we want to read and learn, really educate yourself, make it a commitment to your health. And as you're learning, be sure to apply. Apply, really, if you read and for your specific condition, there are some studies that say, okay, to alleviate that pain, you need to, let's say, do stretching every day for 10 minutes. That is really helpful. So you need to learn and apply. That's the way for you. It's pretty straightforward approach, nothing mystical. For you, especially if you've picked up that option number 2, nothing mystical for you. You need to really follow very simple guidelines. Learn about your condition. Okay, what are the methods of dealing, of treating, or maybe managing the symptoms of that particular thing? Educate yourself and follow on that guidance. Really, it's that simple. So, but first identify, okay, what is bothering you, and then maybe go even deeper and see what are the root causes of that particular condition. Okay, if it's a lower back, for example, maybe now you're dealing with financial difficulties, and that's the root. That's the energy root of that particular problem. So addressing the symptom is not going to change the root of the problem. It may help you to understand what to do, where to look for the information. But it's not just going to just take care of the problem. The same thing, if there's a kidney condition, there's fear, okay? Specifically, there's fear. If there's anything to do with, let's say, stomach, that's also manifests as anxiety, as fear. So these are all underlying issues that you need to address. And when you address them, the symptoms in your body are going to be taken care of. It's that simple. Okay. Yeah, simple, not easy though. Okay, second message for number 2, break free from the past. All right, so right now the problem is in the past. Something happened in your past that you just can't let go of. You're dwelling on your past, even though right now the train is gone and things have just been, the way they are. But there's an emotional connection to the past. Could be your relationship, could be someone in your past, and you're like, well, I was so happy then, but now the things are so bad. Well, you need to break free. And if you want healing, by the way, do you want to be healed? If you want to be healed, you need to break free from that past. Break free from that past, from that situation, from that person, from that thing. You need to break free. And the moment you do that, everything changes for you. Everything. Not one thing, everything changes. Dwelling on your past is reversing time and then moving backwards. Okay, everything in life is happening already, right, in the present moment. And then when you say, I stop and I turn my present moment into some kind of a recollection of my past, you all of a sudden create huge blockage and huge limitation because you do not allow life to unfold naturally. That happens, and that's when illness begins to show up. That's when things really become so chaotic because we're trying to hold on to something that is no longer there, right? There's nothing here that has anything to do with your past. It's more likely to be that thing of the past that you cannot even turn, and then bring it into the present. It's gone. But why? Why are we holding on to these feelings and emotions? And these feelings are blocking the healing. They're preventing you from healing. They're preventing you from healing your life. So you need to write a letter. I'm hearing write a letter and then make it goodbye. I'm thank you for that experience. It has taught me. Thank you for that person. I've had an incredible experience, but now I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to change and I'm ready to have a life that I'm so looking forward to experiencing because I am on this planet to be alive and to be open to whatever comes my way. And I see it as a blessing. So be open to that and break free from the past. Next, connect with nature. For you, number 2, it's about taking time being alone. All right. And being alone, the best way to be alone is to not to sit and, by yourself in the room with the television or Netflix and some alcohol and trying to manage things on your own. Just that's not what I'm talking about. Healing, all right? If you really want healing, you need to move to the area where you can experience deeper connection with life. Okay? Not to numb life out of your space, but to actually do your part on connecting with life itself. So, what does it mean for you? Walk in nature, take a walk in nature, even go outside and do meditation. Do a meditation on just look at the sky, pay attention to the sounds around you, the butterflies, the bees, nature that, everywhere around you. Look at the clouds, look at the trees, feel the wind on your skin, feel the warmth of the sun. It's raining, just go outside and then get soaked and then just have this moment of connection with life. So that allows you to finally find that place of grounding and anchor yourself in the present moment. Nature can help you. And by the way, angels tell you this over and over again. Nature is the best healer. Nature is the best healer. Nature is who you and I, like we are nature, and nature takes care of itself. Okay? Even if there was a storm or forest fires, the trees grow back. It takes time, but nature restores itself. It will happen. The same way when you are the nature, right? And if you're out of balance, if you're out of harmony, and you go and you spend your time in your source, connecting with your own source, nature will begin to heal you, harmonize you in the same way that it heals the forest fires or floods or anything else. It's going to take care of itself. It's going to take care of you, but you also need to take that step and then move towards the most powerful healing, spending time alone. All right? Alone. And when you take these walks in nature, make an effort to connect with nature. Okay? So just observe, feel it. Make this a part of your observation and feel that nature. Feel nature around you. Feel what's happening in the world around you. And you will experience miracles. That is your message number 2. Number 2, number 3. If your choice is number 3, remember this is an intuitive message. Archangel Raphael has something to tell you, something to do with the healing. Healing of the body, healing of the mind, healing of the soul. You are a spiritual being having a physical experience. You are an eternal spirit looking through the eyes of this physical body. All right, what an incredible miracle this is. So shifting perspective and becoming more aware, more attuned with your soul nature, with your spirit nature. Angels are communicating through that spiritual nature with you. They don't have physical bodies. They don't knock on your door with a bag of goodies and say, hey, here we are. Let's work together. But you have to find energetic alignment with angels. And when you do that, you receive guidance, you receive assistance, you receive help, you receive everything that you need on your journey. It's that simple. Not easy though, but simple. Okay, 3 messages for you. Okay, the theme of the day today, it's simple, but not easy. Oh, who knows? Maybe it will be easy. Sometimes it's just easier than we think. For you, the answer is yes. All right. So the answer is yes, which means, what does it mean? The answer is yes. You have been asking for something, right? You have requested from your heart for a specific thing. Okay. Could be body healing, something, a problem, an illness or a condition that you've been dealing with for a long time. And you just, when am I going to be healed? Will I be healed? And the answer to you is yes. So it begins on the level of your mind and the level of your consciousness. Do you believe you can be healed? Because the universe is saying yes. Universe says, yes, of course you can. Absolutely you can. But do you believe it? Do you believe in your heart of hearts that you can be healed? If you can't believe that, then no matter what the universe tells you, no matter how universe is supporting you on this healing path, it will not heal you. Because you yourself don't have that certainty, that assurance, the faith that you can be healed. So start now. Understand universe is saying yes. Universe is on your side. Universe is saying yes. Universe is open 100%. Everything you want is a yes. You get a yes. And if there's nothing happening, if you are still in pain, it's not up to universe. It's not the universe's fault. Okay. It's not God's fault. It's not something else out there. It's some other internal thing that is blocking that healing from happening. And you need to really ask yourself, do I want to be healed? Universe says, yes. Do I want to be healed? What happens when you get healed? Maybe your life changes so dramatically, and maybe you don't want your life to change. Right? All of a sudden, you have to find a new identity, a new person, someone else who does not have the illness, who does not have the problem. Are you ready to be that person? Or a lot of your self-identity is somewhere wrapped in that illness, in the trauma that you have experienced in the past. So here is what will happen now. Universe is saying, yes, everything is up to you. Are you ready to heal? Are you ready to be, but you have to become a new person as well. A person who is no longer identified by any of these health problems, health issues. Are you okay with that? And if the answer is yes, then you're in the right path and continue listening. Here again, confirmation of the same thing. You need to be honest. You need to be honest. Sometimes, when we ask the universe for something, we don't really want it. We think we want it, but then there's another story that is being told in the head, right? In your mind, there's the story of why what I think I want is not really what I want. So, the best way for you right now is to deal with your situation and to start healing is to be completely honest with yourself. With yourself. If you are now maybe in the place where you try to manage your weight, okay? Try to manage your weight and you maybe see yourself in a different body, but then all of a sudden there's another reality where your actions do not quite reflect your desire to receive that body. And you're thinking, why am I doing this to myself? But the answer for you is right now, there's some other things that are happening that are much more important for you. Maybe for you to have the old body is the way to protect yourself, is the self protection. What if I become this new healthy, sexy body with, with a dream that I envision myself? Who will be that person? How much attention the person will get? Maybe that person will become, mean, and all of the friends that I know will no longer be part of that friendship circle. So there's all these stories that are happening in your mind, but no one else can delete these stories but you. You have to be really super clear. And you have to be ready to step into that new life, into that new body where the illness no longer exists, where you have no need for that trauma, when you finally let go and you're ready sometimes to move on, to have this new reality unfolding in front of you. But you have to be honest with yourself. And that's where angels are asking you to do. It's all about the mind. It's all about the mind. It's not about the body. Maybe you want a career. Remember, the healing happens not just about the physical body. Maybe you are now looking at other people and see how they have the successful career and they're maybe earning money that you want, and it's just very lucrative, and you look and it's like, why? I really want that life. I think I want that life. And you put your vision boards, you create your vision boards, you put it fun, like nice things, shiny cars and dollar bills on that vision board, but things are not changing. Things aren't moving because there is another story. There's another vision board that's not outside but inside, and the image is not what you think you want, but this what is really, really happening. And maybe you're afraid. Maybe being afraid of that success is what's blocking the achievements and beautiful things that you want to manifest. Something is happening on the inside that blocks that external reality that you desire. You don't really want it. So you have to be honest with yourself, and healing begins here, begins with being honest. And once you see clear these blockages, okay, clearing these blockages is the first step for you to heal. So that's what you need to know. But hey, it's not over yet. One more thing. And you're taking yourself way too seriously. Okay. Being honest, but also remember that you are a spiritual being having a physical body. Sometimes you feel like life is too serious and you're playing the game of life. You're being so serious and you're taking things personally. It's about me. It's about, something else. Don't. Just don't. And try to play it life. When you are less worried about, how do I look? Or what am I, what do people think about me? What will my loved ones think of me? What if I change and then my partner leaves me? All right. So, or some other stuff that may be happening in your head. But remember, have more ease. Easy. Just be at ease. Everything is easy. And if you can find a way to change the way you think, you will automatically become much more at ease. At ease. Let's say you're worried about your partner leaving you. So when you become less serious about life in general, then you think differently and you would say, well, everything that is mine will always be mine. if it was not mine, if this relationship was not for me and it goes away, that's fine. It was never meant to be. But you also know that it's not just you just release all this energy out into the world and take no responsibility for anything else. You do your part, but you're also becoming that playful person saying that, I'm doing my part, but if somebody leaves me or somebody says something, I have to take myself with less seriousness. I'll just play it live and then just watch what happens when you're not as constricted, when you're not as rigid, when you don't have like black or white, in the way that you see things, when you don't have like specific boxes that you put things and people into, when you just like remove, let me see what happens, be a little bit more flexible, a little bit more vulnerable, a little bit more excited, and then you watch what happens. But you also need to reflect. You need to give yourself something to think about. You need to give yourself a clear understanding of what you want, where you're going, what is blocking you, and trust that you have everything that you need for healing, for amazing manifestations, and your life is really in your hands. That is a powerful message for you, number 3. I hope this was of service. I hope that you have received the answer that you're looking for. And I also know that angels will continue to guide you wherever you are. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.